second. Sure. Okay. Wait, so guys, this is a huge celebratory moment in Gag City, and we will acknowledge it. Okay? I mean, wow. Like, wow, wow, like, wow, wow. So we're gonna celebrate by playing the number one song on urban and rhythmic radio, and we're going to play the song that was just added to 50 different stations today on urban radio. Two different songs dominating, just off the strength that people like the song, and I appreciate that so fucking much. So as I sit in traffic, I would like to get a vibe of, like, you know what I'm saying, with the real ones, the real bobs only. Well, you know, we can't set it off without this, actually. We gotta set it off like this. And it was December 8th. Which one of y'all gonna lie and say that y'all knew that Fuck the Club Up and Everybody would be smash hits, classics for the rest of our lives? Which one of y'all gonna lie and say that y'all knew that? Which one of y'all gonna lie and say y'all predicted that? Which one of y'all gonna say that y'all predicted not one but both of those songs, where there's not an inch of singing, there's not an inch of anything, Onika's rapping. Um, which one of y'all gonna say y'all predicted that? Oh, you knew because you have an air. You said something. Okay. Somebody said we've been knowing. Um. Yeah, I didn't ask y'all if y'all knew one of them was a smash word. I said, which one of y'all gonna lie and say that when the clock struck 12 on December 8th, 2023, and we only, what, 2 months away, which one of y'all gonna lie and say that y'all knew what the club up was about to be added to 50 stations on urban radio while everybody is number one on urban radio, and while everybody is number one on rhythmic radio? Which one y'all gonna lie and say that, yeah? I just want to know so I could know who be lying. hmm Yeah, y'all ain't know. And what do that mean? What do it go to show? What do it go to show in our barbs? To shut the what? I never forget what y'all said about Super Freaky Girl that day. Um, when y'all thought that the song needed a particular artwork. I never forget when y'all said about Barbie Run, when y'all said that song ain't got the right beat. I'll never forget when a bitch says something. Oh no! I'll never forget. Mm-hmm. What do that teach? The A&R barbs. I just want to know for everyone in the back. I just want to say something. I just want to say something. What do that teach? The A&R barbs? The music video is up my ass because it's number one on urban radio and it's on number one on rhythmic radio. Okay? That's where the music video is. The music video is on my world tour. Kicks off in a little bit over 2 weeks. Now, if you would like to holla at Zoo about looking up in the setup, then up in that. About with you. I wouldn't go looking. You did. Um, so, now, it's another song that niggas was hating, wasn't hating on, but it's another song on Nicki Minaj had set on December 8th was that girly. I noticed after bring the stuff, please. I don't make sure nothing spills out of the stuff, please. No, no. Telling them about the stuff in the car. All right. I don't want anybody else coming walking in. Just bring the stuff, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So it was another song that girlies was that girlies wasn't on December, and I could tell. Cause girlies, a lot of girlies don't got no taste, but Onika Tanya do. And you know what? One thing about Nicki Minaj, I stand 10 toes down. I don't need nobody to agree with me, okay? So even though this one song right here might not be a big old smash hit record, okay? But one thing about Nicki Minaj, she stands on what she say, and she don't need nobody to agree, okay? So I'm gonna play this one other song just cause I wanna let motherfuckers know, oh ho, oh, because motherfuckers wasn't knowing on December 8th when Onika said that was to that. Okay, and Onika still knows to that, even though it might not be a smash hit right now. But Onika Tanya know. You understand? And I seen girlies that tried to double and triple back. Okay? I seen motherfuckers try to triple and double back, but I said no. I said everybody on this table right here that been at this table right here is my gang. Gang. It's my gang. And don't try to tell me I already despise you. All that fake shit you're doing couldn't even found it. Okay? Now, this is the song right here. Hold on. Song, let's go. You are the best. You are amazing. Everything is great about you. I don't go fuck with what. Fuck the club up. And fuck the club up, everybody. Is smash hits right now. But that doesn't take anything away from you being the best girly in the house. are celebrating the fact that everybody and Fuck the Club Up have truly taken off on radio and have truly become the people's champs of the album as far the platinum album that was put out I don't know about 2 months ago. Um now everybody's number one on urban and number one on rhythmic radio again. But Fuck the Club Up just got 50 ads on urban radio. To tell you guys, thank you. I'd like to thank all the DJs, all the stations playing it. I'd like to thank everybody showing it love. You know, yeah. So, of course, you guys know Falling for You, been that, always will be that, and that's just my opinion. Okay. As I am, about to give this special gift to Gag City, which is the tour experience. I am I am overwhelmed with great joy and excitement and pride about how amazing this album is, but how amazing this Gag City experience will be for the Barbs. And it's just amazing that we've come a long way, and we've come a long way. I don't think it was easy for anyone, but we're here, right? Together, as always. Yeah. But ultimately, I don't think I ever toured an album this fast. I could, I'm not sure how many months after, but I'm sure this one is a little bit sooner even than the Print tour. And so, and so, the excitement, I think that not only for me, but like everyone that is a part of the show, um, the excitement is just like really, really real. Like it's really, really real. It's a real excitement. Because like, it's like we just getting to know these songs. So they're still, our favorite songs in it. They're still fresh. And then seeing them come to life, it is just something I've never like experienced this way ever, you know. Um, and also just having people that I really, fuck with around me, which helps, a lot with your peace of mind when people, you know, have an expertise in certain things and also pass the vibe check in the room, which is always very important, knowing how to read the room. Anyway, so, but I thought this was funny. Why the Bobs? I asked on Instagram, like, I asked the question, I saw everybody answer it. Why I started looking through and I started seeing some people saying like random ass songs like from that's not even from this album. Come to find out, somebody had just came out and said it. They was like, "Oh, you didn't give us a Queen tour, bitch. You gonna have to perform the Queen album." Wait, like what the fuck? Do y'all who the fuck do y'all be talking to? That's number one. Okay. And I was like, oh no, sir. I kept seeing a bunch of. But now, but then last night, it was like Bob's asking me all these motherfucking questions. Like, leave me. Don't ask shit about shit. Okay. When you go to the movies, do motherfucking Angelina Jolie come through to your house first and tell you what the movie gonna be like, motherfucker? Somebody said, "Oh, we back to this." Well, good, bitch. Since I know you don't want to be back to it, when yeah, back to it then, bitch. Now we gonna get back to it. To- So, but there are songs, there are songs that I realize it's time. So beautiful. There are songs that I've never performed on the tour that work so well and so beautifully and perfectly with this Pink Friday 2 Gag City Experience World Tour. And so yeah, I didn't it's not spelled with a W. Don't try to be funny. I said songs. Um Run and hide, that's never gonna happen. Give it up and let fetch go, please. So but everything ends up, happening in its time for a reason. So, so, um, but guys, what song do you really want to see, like, performed? Like, what is a song where when it comes on, you're gonna be like, oh my God, yeah! Like, what? Hmm, okay. All right. Gina Byrne. Oh, baby. That sounds like a you problem. Um, and then I see you sorry. How do it quiet to pass us by? How do it quietly sorry? Well, y'all really haven't said much, and once again, I'll play it, but I'm gonna go through my. Well, you know what? First of all, if there's any of the UK or other countries, I'm gonna play this song for you guys because this song was the song added in the UK and probably other places. I'm not sure, but I can't wait to have this come to life for you guys. This one right here in the last hour, and I play them. I play them together. Um, yeah. So, ooh, somebody guessed it. Ooh, Young Poppy 2020. He said it. He said it. Yeah. So that's one of my ones. You know what I'm saying? That like you just you couldn't. Most people, you couldn't really get it that first day until you went home. You know what I'm saying? Like you went home later on, or the weekend you sparked your little blit on. You know what I'm saying? With your drinky drink, or you with your or you was with somebody that made you feel mad, like years later, you're like, you know what I'm saying? And then you was able to understand the song, right? Onika was right again. So here it is. And I played the next song with it. It goes perfectly together. doing it. I'm just saying they not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand? Do you understand that the gag city tour experience is upon us? Like, do you guys even understand? Like, do you guys know when the last time we did this was in the United States of America? Dang, I've been touring for a long time. You know? I've been touring for a long time. Um, Time and time again, the ability to sell tickets, is I'm about to. Okay, so guys, we are celebrating these two songs, so let's play it. Let's play these songs while we ride out into the sunset because the two songs that came off this platinum album and that will go down in history as smash hits whenever you hear it for the rest of your life. Fuck the Club Up and Everybody. Um, and I just, we popping, what we popping champagne right now? Like, let's go. I'm about to, who drinking wine, who's sipping wine, who's sipping dark, who's sipping light, what's up? What the fuck is goody? What's up? Hmm? And the stuff that you don't know about is woo, woo, wee. Um, so we gonna play them last two, I think. Just this is just basically in honor of what we're about to experience. Um, I can make sure this is the okay. That's the right version. Okay, so let's play that one. This one. To do. Um, Somebody's asking me questions about the set list. I'm not telling you that. So did we play? What did we play? Did we play everybody? That's what we have to play as an appreciation to the Barbs. Let's go. So what y'all doing? Um, Set list. Uh, all right. Well, guys. What? As a matter of fact, what mood y'all in right now? What mood y'all feeling like? So I know where I should play to end the show. Oh, I didn't play press play. Hmm. Oh, 2009 sales. Yay! Thank you guys. I love you. Always and forever. Um, what song y'all want me to hear? What song y'all want me to play? Why do y'all keep on saying yikes? The next person that tells me to, like that even comments yikes, I'm gonna block y'all. Cause at this point, y'all must be trying to be funny with some motherfucking yikes. Like, um, press play. Hmm, hmm, hmm. All right, fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. That one is not here. Okay. Shout out to my nigga Pluto Future. Shout out to my nigga. For real. And us. Because the truth of the matter is, they, you know, you know how they can't. You know how trying to make another Barbie doll screws loose, and I told you guys that must mean screws loose, meaning the Barbie doll screws are loose, so it can't, function properly. And the person trying to make another Barbie doll, they must have screws loose in their brain. So it's a double entendre. Now, now, but the point is, the same way, the same way they can't make another me, they can't make another you. They will never, and no one in your life, no one in your future, nor your past, will be able to make another you. I wanted to say of memories. Now it sounds like shit because I was pregnant and I just went up to the microphone and I said the first thing that came to my head. And but I didn't want to change that first line because it represented how I felt at that moment. Like I didn't even open my mouth. Pause. I gritted my teeth and I didn't want to change it because I was talking to my baby, saying, always know this, my darling, that they'll never be able to, there is no other you, there never will be another you, there can't be another you. You guys are so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. You guys radiate energy that I feed off. I feed off of that. If I didn't have that, I told you guys before, I would have, been doing something else right now. Because, and the reason being is because this is the truth, guys. I love my real life. I really do. I love my real life so much. And I want to cherish it. But I remember the barbs all the time. And I think to myself, what would the barbs want me to do right now? Because And then I get in the booth, then I get in the studio, and I write the most immaculate bars. And then I start laughing and I say, oh my god, the barbs are gonna love this so much. And oh my god, I have to change that because the barbs are they're always bragging about me, and that's why I have to rewrite shit and I have to have top notch bars because the barbs always like how the parent that's always bragging on their child like yeah get it boo yo yeah he can moonwalk y'all look and the child be like what the fuck is you bitch I can't. I told y'all Zoo be doing that with me, telling people when his father and his family came and gonna tell her, oh yeah, she make this real dope shrimp rice, shrimp fried rice. Looked at him like, yo, bit boy, the fuck is you talking? Gonna tell people that know how to cook that I get busy and making this shrimp fried rice. Like, boy, you think it's good because uh, the fuck you don't know. And pay for your light bulb. Oh, you're not gonna. Okay. All right. So, and shout out to Trinidad. I wanted to be in Trinidad right now, but I couldn't be. But I got my Trinidad. I got my babies in Trinidad. I'm coming to Trinidad. But the point is, when a person bigs you up, you want to do so. You want to do well. You want to make them proud. My son is already doing that. Like, it's the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I didn't even know he understood that when I was saying words like, okay, are you gonna make mama proud? Like, and he does. He understands when I say, okay, you gotta make mama proud, and then you know, and then he goes hard, and then he looks at me to make sure that mama, I went hard, right? Like I did good. Like you're proud of me. Again. Number one, I am so grateful to have a fan base that allows me to step out of my comfort zones, and allows me to express myself as a human being. Number one, because that's so rare, my fans are so. Well, I think that also has to do with, my fans connect with me. Um, Not only my ability to do music, but I think my fans they might not like something, like they might not rock with this kind of music or whatever, but they still it just allowed me that freedom, without being judged. And that's why I try to, as best as I can, allow you guys the freedom to be yourselves and realize that, like, everybody's an individual still within the barb, whatever, within the barb community. And, and so I try my best because, for instance, normally when I come on here is because I'm just trolling and being funny. And I was about to get off just now and I thought about something. So I'm glad I didn't hang up. What I thought about was sometimes you can get so caught up in the trolling and the fake, like posturing, and me being that character, the bad guy, blah blah blah. Sometimes if you're not careful, you can like get lost in the character that you're playing. And what what grounded me just now before I got off the station head was I remembered that even though there are people listening to this right now that I'm trolling and laughing at and shitting on them, I forgot that there are so many more people on here that love me and fuck with me. And I had not taken a moment to speak to you guys directly. Because I was just like, caught up in trying to be funny and being a troll. So I doubled back to say that for whatever reason. Now, when that happens, that means somebody needed to hear that. That means that a couple things I said, some people really, really, really urgently needed to hear that. You know what I mean? So just know that if y'all saw me go through everything I've gone through and still sitting on my motherfucking throne, that means that come what may, you too will be sitting on yours. You decided, and that's that. You decide if you win or lose. How about that? You decide. I remember one time a lady told me she was a lot older than me, and I was the office manager, and she was the customer service person, I think. And it was a small office, but she said something that irritated me. But because she was a lot older, I was like, I knew I had to respect her, and but I wanted to like be like, I wanted to be like, well, like that sounds so stupid, da, da, da. But I know I had to respect, but I still disagreed with her. But she said, happiness is a choice, and being unhappy is a choice. And I said, that's so stupid. No one would choose to be sad. And I got so irritated with her because, so much was going on in my own life at the time as I was figuring out my career, etc. And now I wish I could see her. I don't know where she is on the planet, but I think her name was Joanne, I think. And now, as long and strong and cocky and loud, and that I was telling that lady with all this wisdom, telling that lady that no, that's absolutely ridiculous. Da, da, da. Now I see she was right. And if I could, I would find her just to say, you were right. And someone says not always a choice. Yes, it is. And when you get that, you will have unlocked a new level of mastering everything inside of you and everything around you. It is a choice to see the glass half full, and it is a choice to see the glass half empty. I wish I would have, instead of debating her, trying to be grown and thinking I knew what, you know, thinking I knew more about life than a person who had lived twice as long as me at that time. I wish that I would have really let it sink in and maybe spoke to her more like about her experiences. Because do you know something? Had I unlocked that shit 15 years ago, oh goodness gracious. Oh, it would have been whole other of winning. And not just winning with material stuff, winning within yourself. The complete awareness of self. Okay. However, it made me, everything that I went through, it made me be able to always stand 10 toes down. Everything I went through, it made me be able to know that there are times there's nobody that's going to be there to help you. But do you fold? It's scary sometimes being the motherfucking queen of this shit. Wouldn't you imagine? It's scary when you had to work for everything you have because it shapes who you are, and sometimes, even when it's time to reshape that, it's hard to. But if I had to choose between stealing things or being given things I didn't deserve, if I had to choose between that and earning everything I have, I will always, always, always choose the latter. I will always be proud that I had to use my own brain and my own faith in God, and I had to use my own ability, and that's it. I have no connections, just had a dream, child. A motherfucking dream. I thought I was gonna be a big actress. I thought as soon as I graduated, since all these agents were interested in me, I was gonna just get, come out, leave school, and the next year I would have been like, the biggest actress in the world. Boy, was I wrong. So, do you fold? So, when you are feeling discouraged because something isn't working out, remember that's how it is. That's how it goes. Everything ain't gonna work out. And guess what? If everything did work out for you immediately, the first time it doesn't work out, you will crumble and fall. I don't want to do business with anybody who's never lost. I don't want to do business with anybody who's never taken an L. I don't want to speak to people. I don't want to be around people who've never taken an L because they don't know what to do. The minute something doesn't go according to plan, I'd never hire someone that has never experienced failure. I want to work with people that are able to tell me the story where just before everything was about to collapse, they had a gut instinct or they had a talent or they had a prayer and it worked. And that they have a testimony now because now they know that God is real. And now they know that Ain't nothing they can't get through because they done been through worse. Ain't nothing they can't hear about themselves. They done heard it all. Now, who you want to go up against? You want to go up against the person who's heard it all and been through it all? Or you want to go up against the person who ain't never been through shit? You want to go up against a person who ain't never been through shit because they ain't ever going to stand on shit. They ain't never stood on shit, you see? They can't. So, because they've never done it. They've never had to. So the person who I want to have my back, or person who I want to be my friend or business partner, is a person who wasn't born with everything figured out. That's the people I want to talk to. I want to talk to the people who, if it were not for them, their families would never have traveled outside of their city or country. I want to talk to people who decided that even when they were born in poverty, that they knew they were the one that was going to make a difference in their families' lives and in their lives and in their children's lives. That's who I want to speak to. I want to speak to somebody that everybody they loved at one point turned their back on them. I want to talk to the person who, even when they had $2 in their pocket, said, "I'm rich. What kind of car do you want when I get my first $1 million check?" That's who I want to talk to.